The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Knicks, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they haven't exploded out of the gates this season like we've come to expect, but the wins are still coming in bunches.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
So the New York starting 5, Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Nuggets, we've got Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title, couldn't go back-to-back last year. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. And as long as that 3-time MVP is healthy, the Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship. And their biggest problem is that the rest of the West has gotten much better over the years. But if this team is healthy, as long as they keep building the right way around their 2 best players in Murray and Jokic, they can continue to compete for championships.
And I love what you say about the West. Top to bottom, so strong, so deep, so competitive. First one falls for him.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Porter. It's rebounded by Towns. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by New York. Murray, no good.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And stolen by Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And Murray never shy, absorbs the contact there, and gets it to go.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull in the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Here's Murray. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Pass to Brown. Westbrook kicks to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Anunoby with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Brunson against Murray. Brunson the pass to Towns. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And here is Murray. He has 5. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. New York leading by 5. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. Hart with it. There's the triple. They get it back. Pass to Porter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Good defense there. Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Now here's Brunson. 33 points last game. It's deflected. Brunson against Murray. Brunson with some nice D.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Westbrook surveying the D. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Brunson. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Brunson finds Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Five on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Porter. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Russell Westbrook third.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Yeah, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending, aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And Brunson has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for New York.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jamal Murray.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here's Payne. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 2 points. That one goes. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Pickett. Pass to Sharch. Here's Brown. Now here's Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gordon a screen. Sharch passes to Brown. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Ryan. Strother grabs the miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Cuts off the pass. Now McBride got a piece of it.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
Here's Brown. Still yet to score. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. McBride with the ball. Here's the screen. The shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And that one, good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McBride. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Here's a look at some stats for Robinson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 5 points a night, just over 2 blocks, and 5 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
The Knicks leading by 4. Payne passes to Achua. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
1:19 left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Achua. Payne's shot is good. And it's a 6-point New York lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Watson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Saric. It's hauled in by Achua.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Robinson throws it down.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Pickett. Payne covering. Pass to Watson. Inside. Kicks it out to Jordan. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's McBride, and it's blocked. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Jordan is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Murray following the score by New York. To the inside. Jordan's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Hart driving in. Missed inside.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Murray outside. Jordan with a screen on Brunson. Murray with it. Brunson picks him up. It's tipped.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
No good on that one.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Good on the second free throw. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Jordan. Pass to Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
On the 3 off target. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Strother. There's a screen by Murray. Now Gordon. And here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
There's Okeke. No scoring in this one. And Towns gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Brunson surveying the D. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Porter. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And Towns drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Porter. Over Hart. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Brunson against Murray. And that one's good. Brunson's got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
New York leading by 8. Brunson outside. Brunson downhill. Gordon with the defensive effort. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Lakers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Brunson the pass to Okeke. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Brown. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Also Westbrook in for Denver. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Okeke. Nuggets on D, trailing by 5. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Warriors, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Saric has checked in for the Nuggets. And Towns drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Westbrook. Up again. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, Anunoby in position. Towns, no luck.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Westbrook, a screen on Brunson. Here's Murray. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. What's up? And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Here's McBride. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Brown. Into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Gordon. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 steals. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
That free throw, no good.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now McBride. 9 points last game. Five to shoot. Back to Bridges. Here's Ryan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ryan's got 6.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Back to Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. Bridges with the steal. Here's McBride. Saric grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's McBride. And he uses the glass on the layup. McBride's got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Saric. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A nice shot by Brown.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
McBride with the ball. Pass to Ryan. In the corner, it's Robinson. And he converts the layup. Robinson's got his second bucket.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Back to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over
Gordon. Yes, that goes in. Gordon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's McBride. He has 6. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Here's Pickett, defended by McBride. Westbrook kicks to Saric. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for Bridges, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the clock for 3, Westbrook. Robinson pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here is Robinson. Now here's Achua. Pass to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, Anunoby in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's New York. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
One thing they get with Luka, he wants the last shot. And he's shown he's an elite closer.
No matter what gets thrown at him, he doesn't rattle.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Bridges out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Murray against Brunson. Towns the screen. Brunson goes in. Towns trying to get open. Brunson no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Here's Gordon. Brunson covering. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And that one falls for Bridges. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. The offensive rebound. There's a screen by Porter. Floats one, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. Jamal is lights out at the line.
The Nuggets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
It's stolen. And a fast break now for New York. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 9 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. In the 3rd spot, Jalen Brunson.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Westbrook. Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Towns. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. For New York, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Brown's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Murray the pass to Porter. Left side, Gordon. And a fast break now for New York. Pushing it up. McBride finds Hart. Bridges outside. Westbrook with the steal. All alone. And Westbrook throws it down.
When Russell Westbrook makes a defensive play and gets in the open floor, look out. He will finish the play.
Pass to McBride. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 11. Poke loose. Now Murray. Bridges attacking. That one goes in. Bridges has got 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New York.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Hart. McBride with the ball. Bridges outside. Bridges missing again. Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Brown. Defended by Towns. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Okiki's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Sharch checked in for Russell Westbrook. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. So it's the Knicks now. Here's McBride, and that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
It's up a 3, and there's Sharch on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 10. Now McBride. He's got 8. Off target at the rim. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Jordan, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Driving the lane. McBride's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard charging attitude.
First free throw is good. Robinson's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And so Murray nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
McBride with the ball. 8 points for him. To the middle, trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray scanning the floor. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 22.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Achua finds Payne. There's a screen by Achua. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Watson. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Crawford. Finishes the break with a slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Here's McBride. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in. McBride's got 4 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Down low, here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
There's a screen by Achua. Here's Payne. No good there. Murray with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. It's a 3-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Watson. Robinson with the block. And stolen by Watson. Robinson with the block. Now McBride. He's got 10. Okeke passes to McBride. To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Strother, defended by McBride. Watson the screen. Here's Strother. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And another turnover here by New York. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. The Nuggets in second.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Screen by Saric. Pickett, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Inside. And a fast break now for New York. Pass to McBride. Here's the break. Here's Strother. And stolen by Payne. Here's the break. Okeke passes to McBride. Here's Okeke. He's covered by Watson. 4 on the shot clock. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Got it. Good job in the low post. Strother's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's McBride. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
36 seconds left in the third.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
To the inside. Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
New York leading by 4. "19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McBride with the ball. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 15.
Boy, completely caught his man off guard by going to the reverse. That's one way to make sure the shot doesn't get blocked.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Gordon. Russell Westbrook out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Gordon. Robinson with the block. Here's Hart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Westbrook. Over Brunson. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Outside Robinson. Bridges outside. No good from outside. Denver shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brunson kicks to Towns. Denver grabs the miss. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he knocks down the first one. Murray's checked in for Denver. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Knicks leading by 8. And stolen by Murray. Driving to the basket. Brunson with some nice D. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Great look, but off the mark.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And here's Brunson. Robinson with it. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Towns. Latrey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Murray is screen on Bridges. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Pass to Hart. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Murray outside. Here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
Robinson a screen on Gordon. From deep, Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside, Porter. Here's Brown. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. And Hart drops them both. Here's Murray. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Brown. Defended by Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Sweet move. Hart the pass to Towns. And he makes that one. Now that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
With the teardrop, here's Brown. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns. He misses the free throw. Sharch checked in for Porter. And he sinks the second. New York leading by 14. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from outside. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Westbrook. And the shot goes in. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Oh, Anunoby in position. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
On the wing, Anunoby. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Murray.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Murray. Brunson adds a two-pointer. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Towns. That shot misses. Gordon with the defensive effort. Bounce pass from Westbrook. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Murray. Murray's got 13 points in the second half. The Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Brunson. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Now Westbrook. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Šarić kicks to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
On the wing, Murray knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
The Knicks leading by 5. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. They get it back. New York leading by 5. Hart the pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for OG Anunoby.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Strother. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's rebounded by New York.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 7. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Sharp. The free throw off from Anunoby. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bridges. And Brown pulls it down. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Up top, Hart. He's covered by Murray. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris